Check out this video sent us by viewers. Pavement grinders hard at work on Route 35 North in Lavallette, a road that was only freshly paved about a year ago. See, if you look over here, the road paint is still sparkly new. The pavement's still black, smooth. It hasn't even really been through a couple of years worth of weathering yet. And then you get right here, you gotta ask yourself, why would you tear up what amounts to basically brand new pavement? Bill, I called the contractor, George Harms Construction out of Howell, spoke with someone who took a message.
All right, I'll pass it along. Somebody will maybe get back to you. But let me.
What do you mean maybe? I mean, somebody needs to get back to me on this. This pavement's a year old over here. It shouldn't be torn up.
I'll pass it along. What is your name? Is Hank Flood?
Yes, sir. Never did hear back. So I asked the question to an on-site foreman. Why do you have to pave it again? John, it just went down like a year ago. I've called the DOT and I'll hear back from them, but if it went down a year ago, why does it need to be paved again?
Check with the DOT.
I got the DOT on the line, and here's what the Department of Transportation had to say.
So as part of DOT's routine quality control inspection, we found that a small portion of the pavement didn't meet our standards. And so what we're doing is we are in the process of milling and repaving about a 2-mile stretch of the right length on Route 35 northbound.
Schapiro could not elaborate on what exactly was wrong with the pavement, that it had to be torn up, and I had other questions. Listen, Jersey viewers always want to know, who's paying for this?
Yeah, that's something that hasn't been determined at this point.
I did speak with a contractor not associated with the job, 30 years in the business. Number one, he said no pavement contractor ever lays down any pavement without it being signed off on first by an engineer who's done a load of tests. It's a state road, so it's probably a DOT engineer. Second, he said shoreline paving can be tricky, especially in developed areas. A base can settle after the road has been paved, creating problems. Third, he said 9 times out of 10, the taxpayer, are going to be on the hook for the bill. Shocker there.
How many people were dying and crashing because of this asphalt that didn't meet their exact standards?
Okay, as far as I know, none, but I do know this. I travel Route 206, Route 202 a lot, other state roads in other parts of the state. Most of them, almost all of them, were paved more than a year ago. I personally would rather see those repaved and taken up. That being said, it's important to know that George Harms Construction is in business 50 years, and by all accounts, they got a very good reputation.
It sounds like, to me, has nothing to do with the contractor. They just got to go by what the government says. This is another case of bureaucracy getting in the way. The question is, why wouldn't they wait until there was a deteriorating issue?
My expert told me that this can happen with shoreline paving, especially Route 35, which was damaged heavily by Sandy. You had a lot of piping going on underneath. If it settles at all, then you're going to have to repave sometimes.